I didn't really get to listen to that while we were fighting. That is a bop, isn't it? Hi, what's up? How goes it? Can't believe that we completed all of Aranara. Even though there's definitely not a ton of other like side things, little small doodads to get tidied up afterwards. But the lion's share of Aranara we completed, and it was amazing, and I loved it. I would definitely encourage people in the Genshin community who kind of TLDR'd the Aranara quest because like too long didn't read, like, oh, it's so long and I don't feel like reading it because it's not a voiced quest. Am I muted? I shouldn't be muted. Audio input is the same. Maybe try refreshing. Cause I'm in a. Ah, damn it! Is there I did notice a couple streams ago. Monday was like, well, you sound different. And when I listened to it back, no, I did sound different. The audio was very weird. Nothing's changed on my mixer. Nothing's changed in my. That's display, not sound. Nothing's changed in. No, 8-channel, 24-bit, 48,000 hertz. No, that's still the same. Excuse me. Weird. That's odd. Nothing seems to be different on my side. But weird. Shoot. Sound different, but notice it fixes itself throughout the stream later on. That is strange. I wonder if that's a bandwidth thing. However, we're going 5,900 kilobits per second, using 9.2% CPU. Odd. If it gets really weird, like if it gets really bad, then do let me know about that. But if it's just kind of like weird, that might be something that that is just kind of an unfortunate thing of it. Other than that, item story quest. It's one we should do. Oh no worries. No worries derailing. It is important for me to know when audio is getting weird, because I have a very high standard for audio quality. I say that, and I spent like 70 episodes of this entire playthrough. I spent a good chunk of over half of this entire playthrough with a floor hum or an earth hum or whatever that was, a low buzz in my microphone, which unfortunately was my microphone, which kind of makes sense. But that thing has been all over the place. I used to record. I already used to record drum covers with a thing, and that would be the overhead mic that was catching everything. And then I had an MXL 991 that I used that was just a condenser mic for like guitars, and I used that as the kick drum mic. So I abused both of those microphones. So kind of makes sense that after 15, 16 years, 17 years, that mic finally kind of bit the dust after being abused by a teenage musician. Anyways, how's everyone doing today? Hello. Wow, there's a lot of people. Holy crap, there's a lot of people in here right now. Hello, Monday, Soth, Rainbows, Jobster, Carbonator, Lone Wolf, Marceline. Hello to Nuvial and Nightwalker, Spontaneous. What is going on, everyone? What is going on? Fabricio, hello. Jobster, I'm sorry if I'm repeating names. Akun, hello. Ron, hi. Yuna. What is going on? Yuri, hello, everyone. So our rule, for those of you who are new, for anyone who is new, our rule for banner reveals and stuff like that. If it's been officially released, for example, on the live stream, if it's been officially released, that's fine. No leaks. No, like, oh, I heard a rumor that Skirk's gonna come out in 5.7. We don't know that. That sets up an expectation that may fall flat. However, officially released ones are Navia is going to come back, who I would definitely like to obtain. And then in that same patch is going to be an Inazuma Chronicle as well, which means Chiori and Yoimiya and Yaemiko. And frankly, Ayato, I wouldn't mind picking up an Ayato as well. I'm definitely going to pull for Navia. It's going to be, will I have the Primos for, and do I want to try to pull on the Inazuma? On who am I going? I'm gonna try on the Inazuma Chronicle, but who? There's so many. There's 3 good. Also Kokomi as well. It's gonna be a difficult one, a difficult one to decide between. But definitely Navia, Didn't know squirrels could sound like owls. Well, excuse me. I've been wanting a fox lady for such a long time. However, doing Yoimiya's story quest and doing Yoimiya's story quest and doing Chiori's story quest made me want the both of them a lot. 2 of my favorite characters after doing their story quests. Especially because Yoimiya and Chiori, almost on principle, dude, they always get shafted with banners. And look at where they are. Look at where Yoimiya and Chiori are right now. They're on a chronicle that's in between Raiden and Kanich. And who's bannering alongside Navia? But anyways, yeah, like wild. Almost on principle, like I'm gonna snag one of you up because Escoffier. Escoffer? Escoffier? Escoffer? Escoffer? Is coffee, yeah? Is coffee, yeah? Speaking of which, I have soda. But I'm gonna go down and get a beer in just a second. Escoff. Nesk. Escark. Escoffier? Which one was the first one that I said? Escoffier? Escoffier? I don't know. I'm sorry, France. You said yeah, and I said like 4 bunch of side notes in here. Yeah. Yeah. Boom. Escoffer. Oh. Escoffer. Escoffer. EA. EA. Not E-scooter. Okay. EA. EA. EA or EA? Oh, whatever. Casually insult an entire country. And whatever. Casually insults an entire country while standing in Fontaine. A Vespa. Do I have anything to pick up from you? I do not. In that case, take care. Okay, I would like to ask for your forgiveness for something, and I would like you to guess what it is. Side note, this is not related, but I was trying to play Rosario a little bit because I forgot how fun she plays. I was playing her in my wife's world, Wayne's world. My wife's name is not Wayne. In Wayne's world, in my wife's world, and I forgot how fun she plays. Her burst requirement, her energy requirement for her burst is so low, and her skill has such a low cooldown. Also, her normal attacks are very fun. Playing her with Shenhe, Toma, and Bennett has been a lot of fun, actually. And if there's, like, some tanky bros, I know I can rely on Bennett to just knock them down. it's crazy that just the stage 2 of his skill can knock down the big Kairagi samurai. So I often do theater off stream actually, but this time I actually got 6 stars. Usually I just complete the easy and then I just leave. I'm just like, I got a couple primos out of it. But for some reason, for whatever reason, I decided to lock in, and I'm not sure why, but I was able to not even not even like it wasn't that difficult for me either. And that's also where I got to play Yoimiya a little bit as well, and was reminded how much I like her combat as well. So it's going to be very difficult. Yoimiya is in the lead, but Shiori is like right next to her. I think maybe if like Shiori was on theater right now, then Shiori would probably be ahead, because it's just like I just got to play Yoimiya in the theater. Cat. Not you, cat. Cat! 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 There's a cat right there. So... I don't know. Maybe, before... Because it ends soon, doesn't it? 5 days. Maybe we can attempt to grab the other stars from it. About the Inazuma Chronicle. So, I'm definitely pulling on Navia. And I think I will trigger Cascading Radiance as well, because we lost Wriothesley and Farina and Shannon all in a row. So I think that... I say it hesitantly because I'm trying not to get my my hopes up. But I think we have Radiance, which is why I might leave Bard Boy at the tavern. Now, if he's out of jail, he'll come back on a regular rotation. Will he come back on a regular rotation? Like, why? Here's my question is, why had it been such a long time in between releases for him, do you think? Holy crap, I can afford 5? 5? Also, the Dust Shop will reset in 5 days. As well. So... I do buy stuff from here. Like, I buy Dust of Azoth. I've even bought Enchantment Ore once or twice, and I was just like, you know what? I've got 5,000 of these things. I'll buy some ore. I just don't go below 800 because you need, what is it, 760 or whatever, in order to purchase all of the wishes. 750 to purchase the wishes. So I just don't go under 800. But I use this to, like, I've got this resource for a reason. Like, might as well just spend it on even stuff like this. Like, yeah, you can farm it, but. Raiden had her rotation and come back sooner than we were expected. Yeah, seriously. Her and Kanich. And Navi as well. Because Navi is coming back within a patch. So, that's interesting that they have favorites. Not favorites, but like they kind of play favoritism on. Like, Navia was in 4.8, and now she's in 5.6. She's going to be 5.6. 5.7? 5.6? 5.7? 5.6. 5.6. And then Raiden was really recent. When was the last time she ran? I mean, October 7th is when I got her. And that was the last day of her 5.0. Oh, she was second phase. So it was Mualani and Kazuha, and then Kanich and Shogun. Right, 5.0. And... October 7th, we got her on the last day of the banner as well, if I remember correctly. But as far as Inazuma Chronicled, dude, that is a difficult one to think about, because is Ayaka gonna be in that as well? Little Miss Perma banner. I don't have any hope of she is in it. How cruel would that be for someone to lose their 50-50 on Chronicled to when they already have, like, a C6 Ayaka because she had her perma banner. Homegirl just never left. Really like the way Yoimiya plays. Do I need another Pyro DPS? Another Pyro on-field DPS? No. I do not. Arla and Yenfei have that slot covered. And as far as off-field, what role does Chiori play? Because she's Geo, but she's also an off-fielder, right? So is she a buffer or is she a shredder? Geo sub DPS. Oh, just Geo damage. There's characters that I want just for the collection. I'll definitely be pulling on Navia. That's a definite one. But as far as like Xianyun was yeah, I'd like to add her to the collection because she came across in the reruns, and Venti was like, he just came across in the reruns, like, yeah, he's here, I'll pull on him. But when it comes to characters like Yoimiya and Miko, those are ones that I've been wanting for a long time. So we've got 10 days before the patch even drops. But man, I've wanted a Fox Lady for a really long time. But again, do I need another off-field Electro? I really don't. I've got Beidou, I've got I almost said Yenfei. I've got Beidou, I've got Shinobu, I've got Fischl, and I could easily build an EM Shogun as well. Stuff for me to think about. But in the first half of it is going to be Navia, and I will obtain a Navia. And I'm going to try to work on getting the Navia animation done for that as well. I'm looking forward to showing that to you guys. I wanted to explore the Twisted Trees. I wanted to unlock the statue here and explore the Twisted Trees, the kind of like the area that we didn't really get to explore while we were on while we were on the quest. And also, we can get our final story from the Aranara blacksmith, and then there's someone else. What was his name in there's kind of an epilogue, some guy to talk to in Vamara village around like this area. I believe it was Spades. Put that in the Discord. Excited for Canadian Escoffier. Alfonso. That's who it was. Thank you. I've said so many times, the words, I want a fox lady, have left my mouth so many times. I just wasn't expecting her. I was expecting her to come across Unlimited. I want a fish. I was expecting Fox Lady to come across Unlimited, so that it'd be an easy decision, you know, one or the other. Oh my gosh, it's crazy here. Why is it still crazy here? I was crazy once. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Otherwise, I wouldn't have said it. Kokomi also would be the thing with this in. Oh wait, I fought that before. Should I fight it with this team?
Get out of here! Teamwork is strength. My will and body.
Oh!
Yeah.
Supporting fire.
Supporting Friar.
Yeah. You can't run.
Fire it up.
It's a bird. It's a bird. It wouldn't try to roar. XD. You know what I mean?
Check this out.
Okay, I'm checking.
Punishment. Transfiguration.
I shouldn't have whipped out Rosaria's burst before I had Shenhe's buff on her.
Don't get too close. I got you covered.
Take your true form. Do your master's bidding.
Oh, hey, it still has a 1 second remaining on that.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
They're bird eggs. Wow, I feel good about that. A 10,000 HP Rosaria and didn't lose that much health. I mean, she was standing in Bennett's burst a lot, but... Steal the eggs just to rub it in. It's usually what tries. The other thing of it is that Chronicled Pity will start at 0, whereas our Navia Pity will start at... What are we at right now? I'm sorry. I almost called you Farazan because I just saw that on the wish screen. I'm sorry, Venti, but... I actually, like, genuinely feel bad skipping Venti. Like, having pulled on Venti for... having pulled on Venti for several wishes... like over a dozen wishes, and then end up abandoning that banner for Navia. I kind of feel bad, but Venti, you'll be back, right, Hoyo. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 29. For over 2 dozen pity, I pulled on him, and then... Sorry, bro. What the freak is that? Oh, it's the tree. It looked like smoke for a second. It looked like wisps. What the heck is that? Is that an Ock? Is that an Ock? What is that? I hear an Abyss Mage. That is an Ock. For some reason I didn't recognize that it was an Oculus from down here. I would like to open up the statue and rid the twisted trees of the evil within. And how the balls am I going to get up there?
It's as good as done.
You know what I mean? You ever feel that way? Oh, whoops. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Boop. What you standing on there, buddy? What you standing on there, sonny? Sonny?
I hear you've got a job for me.
Yes. And the only job is don't die. You're level 40 with 10,000 HP at world level 8. Just building up his burst. I know it's a pyro shield, but...
You can't run.
Also, Cryo is horrible against pyro shields as well. Yeah, do your thing. Where'd you go?
By ordinance divine.
Gimme.
Let's light it up.
Give me that. And give me a shield.
Judgment. Punishment.
Whoa, credit for 5,000.
You can't run.
But you can try.
My will and
This is a really fun team to play. I'm having a lot of fun experimenting with with some less than ideal teams. Rosaria is level 40. Toma is level 60. Bennett's a Chad. Shenhe is not all the way built. She's still got 2200 attack, though. I mostly use her to buff Cryo. So I use her on the Risley team, and then I'm also using her with Rosaria as well. So her crit rate is all the way down at 15. But it's because when I pull out her burst, I'm not really relying on her burst to do damage. I'm just trying to let it shred, and then use her the buff of her skill. He's chill. Better kill him.
Take your true form. Judgment. Cryo incarnate. Everybody stand back. Shiver.
It's also fun playing the two of them together.
There are a few interesting trinkets here.
Because Shenhe's skill, the hold version of Shenhe's skill goes backwards, but then Rosaria's burst, or Rosaria's skill goes forward. So you can do Shenhe's, you'll want to do Shenhe's skill first anyways, because that's going to buff Cryo, but Shenhe's skill retreats, and then Rosaria's skill advances. It's fun to play them together like that. Also, I think when I got a Rosaria, it was right in the middle of Shenhe's Chronicle banner, and I called Shenhe my discount. I called Rosaria my discount Shenhe because she's also a tall cryo polearm user. Ooh, wait, that was the last melon. That was the last of the map, other than Chenyu. That was the last of the Sumeru map. Lost Nursery. Old Vanarana. AKA the Twisted Trees. Oh, I do have one. Someone said also that there's something wink wink special if you kill all of the pyro mages, all the abyss mages around here. Yeah, there's another one over there. Oh, my lair. There's a rift hound up there, and it's a biggie hound. There's a statue right there. We're fine. When we get wiped, we have a place to res.
Don't get too close.
Your true form. I'm going in.
Oh, no, that's not ready yet. Oh, she didn't die though, but she about did.
By ordinance divine.
He said, "Ow." That's not a one that I hear often from him.
Unleash.
I had to tap that. Give me some energy for Bennett before it gets sucked out. There we go.
Obey.
Fire it up.
Adventure time. You can't run.
The fact that that can knock down is it still is crazy that Bennett can knock down with that.
Check this out.
Ooh, both of those are ready. Ooh, not ready yet. I always think that the cooldowns are shorter than they are. Watching everyone's health.
Cryo incarnate.
Ah!
Judgment. Punishment. Teamwork is dreamwork. Get out of here.
Also, this is on a 2-second cooldown when he's in his own ring.
Take your true form.
Playing next to this tree is freaking me out.
Get out of here. Everybody stand back. You can't run.
Oh, not ready, not ready, not ready. As per usual.
Judgment. Lights out. Do your master's bidding.
Don't get too close.
Get out of here.
Get knocked down by my Benny boy. Ooh, with a physical plunge. Got killed by physical plunge from Rosaria. This is a really fun team, I'm not gonna lie. Part of the fun of this team comes from not being able to block every attack with Zhongli and not being able to delete every enemy with Arle. When I'm grinding, when I'm fighting bosses for boss materials or doing domains or stuff, I need someone who can delete. And having a powerful Zhongli and a powerful Arle will be very handy when in, you know, a year or longer, I get to world level 9. But, with Zhongli's artifacts and spear, I feel like Toma was kind of helpful with that. It was, a lot of it, honestly, wasn't even Toma blocking attacks, it was Bennett's burst out healing the damage. Who wants to put down with the bones? What it sound like he said. It's not just that Rosaria has a low burst, has a low energy cost for her burst. I feel like it's also like her her normal attacks and her skill generates a lot of energy compared to a lot of other characters for herself.
By ordinance divine.
Supporting fire.
Let's light it up.
Oh, I missed. Bennett's swing missed. Even Rosaria woofed. There's a Ock over here as well, I see on my mini-map. Normal attacks generate energy the same way for everyone. Oh. Ben is always good. Yeah, it's there's almost no team that he doesn't excel in. Realistically, the only place I can imagine Bennett not doing well in is places like, oh, there's an Ock underneath. I just pointed physically at my screen in real life. There's an Ock underneath this. Actually, Kale.
Trainee Forest Ranger Kale, reporting.
Dendro teams unless Bernie's needed. I was actually gonna say against enemies that Bennett's abilities will give them a free vaporize on you. Kind of like Barbara's skill is a really good heal, but it applies wet to you, so it's not ideal if you're going up against cryo enemies or something like that. Excuse me. Small chance to get energy that increases each hit until you get one and then reset, so it's RNG. Oh my gosh, excuse me.
I hear you've got a job for me.
Part of the reason that Rosaria is doing very well right now is that she actually borrowed Arlecchino's artifacts. And I'd forgotten that Arlecchino had lent her artifacts to Rosaria when I did the theater. And she was still crushing things because of her bond of life mechanic and her weapon. With 0 artifacts, she's still over 1,000 damage, and I always paired her. I paired her with who did I pair her with? Toma and Bennett, and then I had someone else or something like that. And then I looked later, and then I looked after. I was like, oh, whoops. I also played Chlorand in theater as well. That was also fun. Give me a shield, get some energy for you. Oh, that's already up.
Take your true form. Lights out. Judgment.
Slap, slip, slip, sloop, sleep, sloop, slap.
Can't run.
But you can try. I said that last time.
Cryo incarnate. My will embody. Shiver. Judgment.
Her skill cooldown is so short. It's like what's his nuts' skill. Balls. Kaya. It's like Kaya's skill. The cooldown is only 6 seconds. By the time you cycle through the rest of the characters, it's back. There's an Aranara house right here. Oh, wait. Is this part of the, this is part of the path that we walked through in the mission, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Ooh. Oh, so did we just, like, kind of go through like this? From Twisted Tree to Twisted Tree? Yeah, same area. Still funny that Kaya's cryo abilities last longer. I wonder if that was an oversight on... Because there's been a couple of things you guys were talking about where... like, for example, Jean's signature being physical. Where it's like, the devs might have been like, oh, we didn't think that that would be helpful, or we didn't think that that wouldn't be helpful, or just like... they had ideas for the game, and then once people started playing the characters, they realized that a different cadence for that character's power was needed. And so maybe it was a thing where they were like, oh, maybe cryo shouldn't last that long on water.
Here's backup.
Take your truth.
Take your truth.
Everybody stand back.
I'm sure I could use those heals.
Don't get too close.
Do your master's
I
bidding.
try not to, but it's kind of hard.
Get out of here. Judgment. Punishment.
Oh, I still got hit by that. Whoop, thief.
Check this out.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
I got you covered.
Oh, I kind of thought that I grabbed Toma's burst too early, and I wasn't gonna get the iframe from it.
Transfiguration. Cryo incarnate.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's dead. He's super dead. Xiao C4. Oh, I also played Xiao in theater as well. And I'd forgotten everything about how he plays as well. I remembered to plunge. Xiao was actually really helpful in the defend the ley line thing, because if there's anyone standing near it, you could just start plunging with him, and it would knock them back. It would like knock them on their ass so they couldn't attack. So if there's anyone right near there, and everyone else's abilities were on cooldown, you could just start plunging with him and at least stagger the enemies while the time continued to tick down.
Zip.
Zip. Why is that lantern still lit? Xiao C4 is kind of selling them short. Well, I mean, it's Xiao we're talking about. Short jokes.
Manifest. Shiver.
I love her animations too. She has really good animations. The overhead slam of the spear into that spin. When did Rosaria come out? She wasn't a day one character, was she? She and the Hilly Troll screamed at the same time.
Unleash.
Oh, I missed. I was stuck on a tree. 1.5. Oh, that's late. That's a lot later than I thought she was. Sometimes my brain will still think there was a mechanic in God of War where in the Norse God of War games where if you had an enemy corner trapped, if you had them against the wall, it would actually increase your damage by just a little bit. I think it was like 5-10%, something like that. It wasn't a lot, but in challenges where you had to min-max every scrap of damage knowing to corner trap or force them into a wall was very helpful.
Do your master's bidding. My will and lights out.
Just a couple of tall polearm users. And that's all I have to say about them.
Woo! I suppose it wasn't too much trouble.
What are you talking about, Shenhe? You've got Bennett on your team. What are you complaining about?
Here's backup.
I'm going in. Take your true Cryo incarnate. Shiver.
Woo! Woohoo! Oh, I was trying to hop off that and plunge. Fun. 5.6 is already goated. Ooh, there's another dendro. What are these things called? The rocks that are the roots that are coiled around rocks and use dendro to activate and lift them. What is the name of these things? I hear another abyss mage already. Oh yeah, story spoilers from the special program. Please do not discuss those. But as far as like,
places for us to explore.
but as far as like banners, announced banners and that kind of stuff, Mika dies. But as far as announced banners and stuff like that, that's fine and appreciated. Actually, I do like knowing who's coming up. How the? I dribbled on myself. Rosaria.
Sooner we're done, the better.
And Timmy is the 10th harbinger, but we knew that. Wait, where is my... Oh, I was like, where's my freeze team? It's this. It's just... the people who are normally here are not here.
Who's our target this time?
Witness my magnificence!
Let's get to work.
I actually, in this team, I actually use Farina as a heal... Why are you focusing on that? I actually use Farina as a healer because there's no shielder in this team, and I feel like I'm always running low on Risley's health. I feel like I'm never looking down at the right moment to remember, oh, I need an uppercut right now to restore his health. So I actually run Farina as a healer in healing mode, and then just use her her burst.
Time to shine! My will embodied. Gotcha.
Get a little chilly. Let's begin.
Hey! Leave me alone. Who do you think you are? Running around leaving scars? Oh yeah, this is all the same area, isn't it? No shit, Connery. There's 7 pyromages? Oh, I haven't been keeping track. Have we done 4? 4? Any golfers in chat? I used to be a golf caddy at a 5-star golf resort. That is a, or whatever it was like a top-rated one. The thing I remember specifically is that this was in 2008, 2009. Membership to this resort that I was a caddy at. Membership was like $70,000 a year. So it was one of those kinds of ones. But when you're 15, 16 years old, dude, that made a crap ton of money. have clubs, but they just sit there nowadays. My dad has a bunch of old clubs from like the 70s that hasn't really 70,000 to play with balls. I mean, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Don't finish that sentence, Connery. Oh my gosh, bro. Risley is also on my list of characters to be built. He plays really fun. Just punching everything. Him and Hazo. I just don't know who... You're being... when I play golf, I always went with two pairs of pants in case you got a hold and what... Okay. Used to golf, also worked as a golf course, at a golf course at maintenance. Beacon Sino. Hazo would want Farazan, ideally, wouldn't he? Because he's Catalyst user, and so he does purely elemental damage. And so you'd want him to... What would he be good for? He'd be good as a swirler for something, right? He would actually probably be good in my... yeah, in my drive as a driver in my Ride the Lightning team. To just swirl the damage that the off-fields are doing. Because Yelan's burst, Xingqiu's burst, Shinobu's skill, those all three can just run in the background while he's on field swirling everything. That's what I used Sucrose for, because she's also Catalyst user, so she deals pure elemental damage. So just stack a bunch of EM in her, and she can be really competent on a team like this. She's also so cute. An S tier character. Characters? Someone mentioned in the YouTube comments, Kazuha would be better. Besides Bennett, what 4 stars can hang with the big boys? What 4 stars? Oh, wow. Look how different this looks. I didn't realize that this viewpoint was from the entrance. Oh, Xiangling, yeah. Look how pretty. It's like the Vorakasha Oasis. Or rather, I guess the Vorakasha Oasis is like this. Not the Vorakasha Oasis. Tunigi Hollow. Xingqiu, Official, Kuki, Xiangling. Gaming as well, I can see. Especially with the right supports. It's fun when 4 stars can deal the big damage, you know? Oh, chest up there. Big chest. Chlorand. Gaming, if you're Zegef, Caesar Amiga clears all these frauds. Bro, I was so happy and impressed with Mika for staggering Child and tanking 2 hits from him. He was so sick and tired of being the butt of everyone's jokes in this fan base. I didn't need to pull all of that out for one Abyss Mage. Oh, you like shooting cryo, do ya? A moment, please. Oh my gosh, that was a huge chest for what, 4 Hilly Churls?
Ah, this wasn't locked. How convenient.
How convenient. Someone sent in the Discord a YouTube short of Risley's voice actor pulling a Risley. And, dude, he's, like, Risley's voice actor is also, also has that, like, toned silver fox appearance and energy. I mean, what? Oh, Shevers as well. Oh, I didn't even know. There's lore? There's text going on when I'm doing the battles with the mages? I didn't even realize that. What do we do with Deshret's temple, by the way? Deshret's mausoleum. Because isn't there more to that as part of like another world quest or something? Hashtag keep playing. Oh my gosh, that's part of Golden Slumber as well? Golden Slumber is a huge quest. However, the amount of progress we were able to make in Aranara gives me like we could finish out we could do Golden Slumber in 1 week, you know? With the length of streams that we were doing, and when we actually focus, What's this? These home dogs. Golden Slumber is nothing in comparison. Yeah, the amount of progress in Aranara we were able to make, where it felt like it felt like, man, this quest is just gonna keep going. And then once you guys said that, like, oh, you're like over halfway, I'm like, all right, we can do this. And then the amount of progress we made from when you guys said you're about halfway, and then a couple streams later, you guys were like, oh, there's like 1 act left. I was like, oh, well. Pfft. If I just focus and don't spend 4 months in between doing things. Shenhe was here.
You want me on your team?
Where are we headed this time?
Ben, is there ever a time when I don't want you on my team? The answer is yes.
I hear you've got a job for me.
I need Dendro. Golden Slumber and Narzisenkreuz are long ones, but they're not crazy long. They're digestible, and all that to say, like my yapping from a couple minutes ago, all that to say that they're long quests, but we can knock those out in a week. Like, we could do all of Golden Slumber in a week, you know?
Time to broaden the horizon.
Blink. Narzisenkreuz. That's definitely a more phonetic pronunciation than I always think it is. Who was here?
Sooner we're done, the better.
Sooner we're done, the better. Okay, I don't know where the other Abyss Mages are in here. Has anyone been counting? Chat, help me. I can't count. Oh, also, we can go back down. Can't we? Oh, and also the Petrichor quest as well is another one. Another one that's a long quest, it's a long, involved quest, but that's digestible. It feels like an accomplishment completing the Aranara quest. Such a major quest. And also, you can go back down, can't you? Back down the big hole in the tree? Which was where? Oh, wait, was I at the tree that I was supposed to be at to go down? The Fog Island as well. Yep, Fog Island in Inazuma. I don't know if I'm gonna consider Fog Island, I don't know that I'm gonna consider Fog Island a requirement for myself before Natlan. But Aranara definitely was. Narzisenkreuz probably is. And I almost think Petrichor is as well. I think I'll consider Petrichor as well. I think I'll consider Petrichor also a requirement for myself to do before Lantern Rite? Before Natlan. Petrichor's short. Like Xiao. Okay, it's down here. No, this was just one of these. By the way, what's your ascension passives? Oh, that's at night. You have a Dia thing, but at night. You're like Night Dia. When Rosaria strikes an opponent from behind using Ravaging, using her skill, crit rate increases by 12 for 5 seconds. That's an interesting one. And then her next one would be casting her burst increases crit rate of all nearby party members, except for herself. Huh. By 15% of her crit rate for 10 seconds. That's a weird one. I guess that would help her off fields. That's a bit odd. From sea legs to sand legs to night legs. Yeah, it's all about them legs, brother. My wife watches these streams. Where was the mural, by the way? It was on the far west end of the Twisted Trees, wasn't it? She does have an unusual skin color. She skin color reminds me of maybe not the skin color, because she has like a bluish tint. I guess Raven did as well. Reminds me of Raven from Teen Titans. Is she a sub DPS? Because both of her skills are pure on field. I guess her burst, though, does do the same thing as, like, Kachina's skill, if you don't hop on the car. Thank you. Legs. Less scary wife appearance. She does look a little sick, doesn't she? Also, she always looks, look at her eyebrows. She's always so sad until she has something to kill. Then look at her face. Focus. Can't see. She hunches down so much when she... Also, in her talent screen, it really looks like she goes... It really looks like this eye's looking this way and this eye's looking this way. I have to say it. She just looks like she's lizard eyeing. I cannot unsee that. Alright, let's go back to Vamara Village. Alfonso. Hey, a frog. And a fish. Wifey portal, Layla. She has Layla and Goro, Shenyan. She has a couple characters that I don't have. Ahadzo. What should I do about my mission? Let's uncover the bad guy in Vamara Village. Hello, Alfonso. Oh, it's you guys. Connery, what can I do for you? If you're looking for Rana, she's gone already. Oh, I know. I'm gonna talk to you about something. The bad guy hiding in Vamara Village. After all, Rana only felt relaxed enough to go on a journey after Connery promised her to deal with the bad guy. I see. I understand now. Even though I don't have a clue, feel free to ask. First, let's recap what happened. So, who was the first missing child in Vamara Village? It was Yotham, wasn't it? Timmy? Yothan was the last one that went missing. Oh, Nihi. Thank you. Thank you, Job Story Man of War. It's Sudaba. Paimon remembers now. It's Sudaba. She heard that there were herbs that could improve Amadea's sight and then snuck into the woods. That's right. We were worried when it happened and organized a search party. Paimon remembers now. Rana said you organized the search party and brought Curry along too. Who told Sudaba about the herbs? I did. Sudaba is a good kid who cares about Amadea. I recall mentioning it to her one day, but I also said, yeah, Paimon knows. She said you told her not to wander into the forest alone, but she really cares about Amadea. Any other questions? Who was the second one that went missing? Kavus. Kavus. He said he was going to see a friend in the forest for his missing sister. Yeah, he did mention that. Do you know who Kavus' friend is, Alfonso? How would I know? I didn't find Kavus or his friend in the woods. As you know, he came back suddenly, not remembering anything, just like Sudaba. Any other questions? No more children went missing after that. You got this, Paimon. Huh? Okay. Well, Yothan was supposed to go missing next, but we and Rana ran into him and brought him back. How did it happen exactly? According to him, he heard Alfonso say that there was huge mushrooms in the cave, so he wanted to get some for Rana. Then the Fatui followed him. He got scared, ran, and ended up trapped in the Withering Zone. What? He went into a Withering Zone? How come he never told me that? That's unacceptable. Wait, if he was in the Withering Zone, how did he make it back? I understand that you can master the elements without a vision, but still. Should we tell Alfonso about Arana? He ought to know. You'll probably find this hard to believe, Alfonso, but there are fairies called Aranara in the forest. Eotham and the gang are friends with them, so the Aranara helped him. Aranara? But going after the kids, the Fatui are so... The Fatui are so despicable. We still don't know who the bad guy hiding in Vamara village is. I think there's someone watching us over there, Paimon. Where? Don't tell Paimon it's the bad guy we're looking for. Go check it out. Just Paimon alone? You're small and can fly. Perfect for scouting. Drone mode. Fine. Can't have Carney do everything anyway. Paimon's got this. Paimon leaves excitedly. Why bother? She'll be happier if she doesn't know. Let's talk elsewhere. It's like Sarush leaving when we talk to not Jojo. Jar Jar. When did you start suspecting me? Is it because Sudaba and Eotham both mentioned me? You know my name. But Rana never told you my name. Or maybe I have great hearing and overheard your name when Rana introduced you to Amadea. She never told Amadea that either. How careless of me. But besides the Fatui, the Adventurers Guild also has an extensive network. So why don't you think I'm an adventurer? You seem to know a lot about the Fatui. They are notorious, enough for most people to know that. The bottom line is you don't have anything concrete to prove that I'm with them. True. But it's not important. Also, you're being quite defensive about this as well. You're right. Only the court demands proof, whereas a keen hound needs merely a scent to track the prey. Of course, a clever hound would avoid the scent, and would avoid the scent it shouldn't sniff, as to not run into a dragon at the tail's end. But from your track record, you're not one to quit. You warned Rana not to patrol the forest, because you didn't want her to interfere with the Fatui. There's truth to that, but more importantly, I didn't want her to get hurt. The other Fatui aren't like me. They felt nothing towards her or Vamara village. So who are you really, Alfonso? The name given to me at birth is buried in freezing snow. The name granted to me by the House of the Hearth. Oh, wow. Is Trofan Snezhnevich. Snezhnevich. Snezhevich. Trofin. Huh. One of Arle's own. And this is a while before we get anywhere close to this precedes the desert release. Trofin Snezhevich of the House of the Hearth. Your reaction tells me you've probably encountered my brothers and sisters before. Oh, don't tell me who you ran into or their status. They should have revealed their identities to you. Assuming they are still alive, then they would have betrayed Her Majesty already. If they're dead, I'd rather not know about it. Are there other mentions about the house before this? I did not do the Indism quest about the House of the Hearth. House of the Hearth is a shelter founded by the Knave. Children raised in the house aren't related, but our bonds are tighter than blood. After coming of age, those with potential undergo training to become agents, then infiltrate different locations to await orders. Unfortunately, I was deemed as having potential. What is your order? Capture Aranara. It's an order from the doctor so that he can study the connections between Aranara, dreams, and the Withering. Weaponizing dreams and the Withering seems to be one of his projects. Of course, I and every other Fatuus you defeated are his source of study. We can't see Aranara, but Kavus, Sudaba, and Eotham have what it takes to befriend them. So you let the Fatui abduct them to lure the Aranara out. Correct. And the Aranara did show up, but their power truly was amazing, able to free those kids right under the nose of heavy security. The Doctor has eyes on something truly incredible this time. I've got a question for you too, Conry. Why would the Aranara erase the abduction and rescue from Kavus and Sudaba's memory? To avoid being exposed? Arana doesn't want the children to remember anything like that at all. Arana doesn't want them to be violent when they grow up. I see. So that Aranara is named Arana? Sounds a lot like Rana, a very pretty name. Please thank her on my behalf when you get the chance. And why would you thank her? Vamara village feels like a real home to me. Rana and Eotham feel like blood relatives I should have had. Kavus and Sudaba are my precious siblings. I hope they will grow up happy, healthy, righteous, and kind. So even though Arana has made my job that much more difficult, I appreciate what she did very much. Oh, I finally get it. Just like you distracted Paimon, the children ought not to know the dirty deeds. Youngster, you should enjoy childhood, do what you like, see what you want to see, but also remember the dark days. That's the house's teachings. Because facing the darker side of life is inevitable for grown-ups. You need to be prepared as a child so you can protect yourself and those you love. Maybe what you're doing also makes sense. If I hadn't grown up in the House of the Hearth and become a spy in Vamara village, if only I were born in Vamara village. All this talk is meaningless. I know. I just feel sorry. I wish I'd always been Alfonso, not Trofin Snezhevich. Snezhevich, right? You guys said the CH is a K, not a CH sound. Not Trofin Snezhevich. I wish I was really Eotham's big brother. I want to be a good person, but I belong to an organization. I want to be family to Rana and the kids, but I've already got a family I can't turn my back on. Man, that's a rough dichotomy of that. Another gray situation where a kind of a feels like I have no choice kind of thing, or like I've already got duties to someone else. Many of my fellows have power rivaling the Lord Harbingers and are not subject to any city or state. That's something even a free honorary knight like you probably couldn't comprehend. I do comprehend. But what you did is inexcusable. Well, that's all I've got to say. So, what are you going to do with me now? Do we let him off or do we fight him? Because we did promise Arana and Arama as well that whoever did this, we would make them pay. I want to fight him. At the very least, he's a principled man. He just... He's a principled man, but I do think that Father would see the logic behind battling him. Arana and I agreed that the wicked must be punished. I've foreseen the ending for the wicked, but I won't go down without a fight. You might be Connery, and I might not have a chance, but I'll still fight. Because I'm the evil amidst good, the poison amidst the herbs, the wolf in sheep's clothing, the mercury in a golden chalice. My name is Snezovic. Do your worst.
Pay your dues.
I paid my dues a long time ago.
Everybody stand back! Do your master's bidding!
No escape.
Oh, I thought he went
Your true
downstairs.
form, Judgment!
So soon.
Punishment!
Don't get too close. Supporting fire.
Transfigure, you can't run!
Transfigure. Blip.
Going in! Judgment!
Sorry, I was almost dead. She really needed that Bennett heal.
Cryo incarnate!
Trying to hide?
Everybody stand! You can't run!
I got you covered.
Even for an outcast. Oh, what was the... You must grow up. Do not yield to the wind or the rain. Do not yield to the winter snow or the summer heat. He comes back as a crab. What a beautiful spot for the battle, though. His dealings with Dottore, painted that as being a "I will fight you." That was kind of my decider. That was kind of my deciding factor, and also I felt good about that. I felt okay about the decision as well. After he, he accepts his death. He accepts his death with dignity, but also his final stanza, his final words basically are like, "Nope, I'm the bad guy, and I will be the bad guy." So he made his choice. That's what the hero always tells himself, right? Lair, that's a good point. Do I want to know what happens if you let him go or let it remain a mystery? You know what? I kind of like the way you phrased that, Lair. Let's let it remain a mystery to me because I made my choice. I like the way you phrased that, Lair. Oh, the note. The note. Tattered note. Those are enigmatic. Tattered paper. We are children with no kin, the petty servants on whom no light shines. In our left hand is the shield that protects our home, and our right wields the sword that is the will of the polar star. For crowns we wear masks that deplore the twisted logic of the heavens, and false gods that vanquished foes lie at our feet. Let me be the evil amidst good, the poison amidst the herbs, the wolf in sheep's clothing, the mercury in a golden chalice. I shall leave my siblings beyond blood, and fight for parents whose blood I do not share. My dear Snezovic's, my dear Sneznevas, my brothers and sisters, if I were to one day cease my journey and slumber under the white birch, please carry on without me. Accepted his death like a G, but even Arle won't deal with Dottore. Man, I love this game, dude. I want to go back and see if Paimon, is there. Like, where'd you go? Nope. Part of me thought that Paimon would be here. Hey, it's Jet. Paimon's still looking for the bad guys for the rest of the game. Okay, where are we going next? How many more Abyss Mages are in the Twister Trees, do we think? Someone's been surrounded by hilly trolls. Imagine that, Paimon. Whatever message was said that was spoilery, I didn't see. Mods, watch yourselves. But yeah, let's just keep that a mystery. So let's just leave that quest where it is. Let's leave that epilogue where it is. The end, and just close the book on that. Sound good? I think five out of 7. Oh, there's 7 of them. Did we kill 5 already? Maybe it should be easy to track. Find some high ground and look for fires. Because they'll all be at their little bonfires. I thought that was a bonfire right there. 'Twas not. Oh, what's that over there? Probably just a lamp, actually. Oh, there's an achievement. Yeah, we can go back to that place, can't we? But we can't teleport there, can we? This is just underneath. Oh wait, no, this is. Just jump back down the hole. Ooh, viewpoint. Either new viewpoint or viewpoint that I missed. The littlest dream. Wait. And there's 2 golden ones. What was this one? This wasn't the vortex, was it? Or is this depicting the boss fight? Yeah, 2 golden. This is like almost identical to the one where there was all the murals lined up. Are there more down here? Like, are the other murals also down here? What's this little poop closet? Also, there's like withering. I guess we did discuss that the withering still isn't totally defeated. This was the watery place, yeah. Man, what a view. So different now, too. Duke Domain. Can't we stick to what do you prefer, poop closet or pee drawer? Can't we stick to hidey hole or something? I don't know why. I don't know why, when or why I started calling little pieces of the map that are little like jut outs like that. It started in Minecraft back in the day. I would call them poop closets for some fucking reason. What else is around here? I don't know what's in here. And there's probably nothing super bad, but I'm gonna pull out the queens anyway.
How brilliant!
Ooh, can I play my lyre to this? Oh no, this was just there. This was there for the battle, wasn't it? This is one of the another one of my favorite things in games is old battlefields. We fought here once. That kind of stuff. Silly things like that, you know. I really wasn't expecting Aranara sacrifice. Oh. It's so pretty. The garden's new sprouts. Oh, you can play to this. There's music notes coming out of it. We can play to him. Rest easy, little dude. Is there anything else to glean in here? This is a huge area, but I guess the main part of this area, like this area was really just for the battle, wasn't it? Wait, is that one that we hadn't sung to? Oh, never mind. Never mind. I thought there were music notes coming out of this. Yeah, it's peaceful now. Oh. I will definitely recommend anyone who's playing this game, who's coming in after me, because there's a lot of people who haven't played Genshin. Do the Aranara quest in full before you do the Quarena quest line. Have the Quarena quest line be what it was to the day one players. Have the Quarena of Good and Evil, have that be your farewell to Sumeru. Because that hit me hard, but the soundtrack at the Vorakasha Oasis and at the Amrita Pool, having that play at the end of that quest, knowing that that was your last quest in Sumeru, that would hit really hard. And I feel like that's the best way to end this region off, the biggest region in the game. No more Vanarana. Yeah, it's meant to be. It's meant to be the bridge between Sumeru and Fontaine because this cave leads directly out into the teleport that overlooks Maritime Harbor. Now, before Fontaine released, was there, for example, Celestia is just like a low poly texture up in the sky, or a low poly model up in the sky. Was there anything before the release of Fontaine that you could see? It was just mountains. Yeah, seeing the Maritime Harbor right after. Yeah. Yeah, you ascend to this, you go right to this teleport, and it takes you right up into the right over to Maritime Harbor. What resources do I need? This might be a relatively short stream, potentially. I say that, but often when I say it's going to be a short stream, we're still here for a couple hours. Oh, can I do the event? Excuse me. Can I do the event? Excuse me. Ah, can I do the event? I got that. Now it's settled. Ooh. Got that one as well. Achievements. Event is only the characters, no story. Nice. Bro, what am I doing? I was looking at what characters need stuff. Ooh, give you back your stuff. It's very fun playing that team. I might one day make that an official team, actually. What would a Rosaria team, like that team with Rosaria and Shenhe, Toma, and Bennett? What can I call that team? Super suit. And normally it is Wriothesley in here.
Got a side job for me? Sure thing.
I have high hopes for this journey.
It's time to pull the trigger.
Naked Zhongli's best Zhongli. My Zhongli's also naked, no clothes. Why is your Zhongli naked? No artifacts. My Zhongli's also naked, no clothes. Oh, I have 2 more slots. 2 more slurps. I'm gonna make that an official team. That was so much fun.
Sooner we're done, the better.
I guess the housework can wait.
It's also challenging because I have to dodge because Toma, even with 28,000 HP, Toma's shields can't take that much damage. They pop really quickly.
You want me on your team?
And being able to like having to manage Bennett's energy as well to make sure his burst is always up, so that he can heal the 10,000 HP Rosaria, Shenhe.
Understood. I just have to stand here, right?
Oh, there's only 1 Pyro Mage left? I do just want to play Rosaria. There's a lot of teams where like I just need an excuse to this like my Beto team. This is just oh wait, why is this here? It's the 2 couples. Why is this here? He says.
There's so many places for us to explore.
Why are you here? the Beto team and the Dia team are just excuses to put those two characters as the on field. Let's go find that last one. And as a result, I'm gonna steal Zhongli's clothes back. I have it sorted by HP, so Zhongli's just always at the top here. And then when I go back, then Toma's at the top. Okay, let me start from the statue again. Okay. There's one they fear. Let me try to just canvas this real quick. Or maybe I just go to like the middle and try to find those campfires.
It's as good as done.
And you're as good as
Is
dead.
it time to go?
Are you running
Oh my
away?
gosh, that was the best use of that skill ever. Did you see that? Incredible. Impeccable.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Here.
Are you running away?
Yes. What about it? Got something to say? Okay. Man, I can't even see the ones that we've done. Maybe over there. Because there's a chest that I haven't gotten, so we clearly haven't been over there. We're fine. Oh wait, that's outside of the oasis, though. That's outside of the forest. There's where I murdered some hilly churls. As per usual. Also some churls to murder.
Don't get too close.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Ow! Leave me alone! Stop it!
Punishment!
Fire it up. Check this out.
Judgment!
Oh, that's not... That's gonna do a lot.
Supporting fire.
Where am I?
You can't run!
Letting brave names echo.
Stop, stop, don't do that, don't do that. Knock it off. Knock it off.
You can't run! Shiver!
Don't get too close.
Oh, I missed with that. Ha 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 ha. Drop the slime. Teehee.
That felt pretty good.
That's what... She did say it. Who's in here? Bennett.
Gonna be epic.
And
Understood.
Shen. Okay. One last mage. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Rosario when she killed someone. Rosaria, calm yourself, please. Tranquila, amiga. Oh, there's a thing up there that I need Dendro for. I need Dendro for that. Ah, yes, Rosario. I thought that was intentional, to be completely honest. I thought you meant to type that. I'm here. Diana is another one that I would like to build. I use her a lot in my wife's world. She's fun. I just don't think that she'd be helpful compared to the other characters that I have. Like the Mora and resources to build her up the way that I have other characters that can do her same role better. Lanyan's going to be my next shielder, though. I am going to build Lanyan to be a Zhongli alternative. Man, where is this last dude? This dude, bro. It's on the surface, right? It's got to be on the surface. Maybe maybe on the edge, yeah. We haven't done her hangout, that's true. We hasn't not done her hangout. Or Faruzan. Bunch of other characters. Treasure Compass won't find the Abyss Mage, will it?
Time to broaden the...
Boy, I apparently already got whatever was under there.
I hear you've got a job for...
This place has a creepy soundtrack. This reminds me of like YouTube horror videos. They're like, oh, there he is. If that's the last one.
Check this out.
Let's light it up. Take your true form.
Fire it up.
You can't run.
But I'd like to see you try. You'll just die tired.
Judgment.
There's a couple characters that use there's actually quite a few characters that use their spears as a slashing weapon. Which is neat and interesting.
Here's backup.
Going in. Do your master's bidding. Transfiguration. Judgment. Punishment.
Which one? Judgment or punishment? She's like, both. Simultaneously.
Take your truth.
Do I know if that was the last one? Man, that was right next to the statue. How did I miss that? Yeah, all of the individual Aranara. Oh! Should I lector with these? However, that's a pyro lector. I'll hang up the I'll transfer Zhongli's stuff back to him for the rest of the stream. I'll hang up that team for now. Because otherwise it's going to be obnoxious, just constantly switching between, because Hoyo doesn't have loadouts. Hoyo. Also, while I'm thinking about it as well, Rosaria has Arla's artifacts. And I can take that off my notes as well. Oh, and that. There we go. Boop. Whoa, 50 flat. I thought you were at 46. 50 flat? How'd you get 50 flat? I thought you were at 46. No, that's normal. These are the same artifacts you always use. What the frick, bro? Anyways. Just in case. I don't think I traded anything from and to you guys, but no, you guys are still fine. Hi! From the... Ow! Holy crap! Before Johnny was able to get his shield up, that thing took half of his health away.
Time to shine. The Temple of Wisdom. I see everything.
Pull that shield up so I can destroy it.
Torn to oblivion. Shine down.
Ooh.
Let the world come alive.
The Rock...
Illusion.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson! Thank you. In time, Vanarana will return to being in paradise. Nara and Aranara will walk hand in hand just as we did before. The world will fall. Rest in peace. Not my end show. I haven't really thought of watching any Hoyo Fair stuff on stream. Someone also, I think it was either Spides or Soth, once recommended to take a look into the like Hoyo creator stuff. I don't know. You think I feel like I don't make enough. I feel like I don't have a diverse enough library of content to justify like even thinking about doing anything with like uploading on a creator platform or something. That would have been kind of rough with the Rosaria team, because that was a pyro shield, and I had Bennett and Toma, and Cryo versus pyro shields is that's a thing. What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's already 7:30. Excuse me, it's already 7:30. I'm going for hour and 48 minutes. Let's do the event. Events! It's this, right? Echo stage? Quirky and Quaking. In the Quirky Quaking Arena event, travelers need to collect as many adventure coins as possible within a limited time to earn more craft points. Adventure coins come in 2 sizes, and picking up larger adventure coins will grant more craft points. In the trial, touching an item box will grant different quirky curios, some of which can knock characters back. When travelers use quirky curios to knock back other characters, they will receive a large amount of adventure coins as a reward. Conversely, when a character is knocked back themselves, they will lose a certain amount of adventure coins. This trial features numerous solidified crystals and platforms. Use Varessa's elemental skill to destroy these solidified crystals, which will grant random items or a large amount of adventure coins. This trial introduces a new quirky curio, a simulated homing missile. After using this item, you'll enter aiming mode and continuously accumulate guidance value toward a targeted character. Once guidance is locked on, a homing missile will be launched at the targeted character. If you successfully knock back the character with the missile, a large amount of adventure coins will be awarded. Conversely, when your character is knocked back, you will lose a certain amount of adventure coins. You cannot collect new quirky curios while in aiming mode. Odd. Homie missile. Can I invite people in and then activate this similar to the fishing minigame? There's not anywhere to go for this, right? There's not anywhere I have to be. Because you had to be in Fontaine. Yeah, in Fontaine to activate the other one. Okay. There I am. We live. Anyone who wants to, feel free. Boop. Almost let that expire. Is that a Melusine?
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
This is order.
Strike a pose!
Finally finds one who shares the memories.
Solidify.
What do you do when you find someone who shares the memories?
Stabilize.
We just need two more people in, or one more person in the to join. There's my UID if you need it. Release the dogs.
Rise. Crumble. Gather. Stabilize. Rise. Quake.
Oh my gosh, it's Nervalet. No, please. Look, I won the Gnosis fair and square. It's just like it wasn't yours to win in the first place. Hi, are you here to babysit us?
Crumble.
Okay. What are we doing in the event? Go up. I'm like crying with laughter when you both pulled out your Chonglis. I didn't even read what was on screen just now. I think I get the gist of it. He says with confidence. Preparing. Oh, okay.
Hurry up, Grassa!
I thought she said hurry up grasshopper for a second. Adventure coins are gonna change. Oh my gosh, that was a missile! Imagine that. Ah! This is also pretty chaotic. Whoa! She said boof. What the heck is that? Oh, I have that. That's what that is. Ah! Gliding. I'm gliding. I'm morbing. I'm about to morb. Ah! Ow! Time to roll. Like she said. Oh, I didn't do anything with that information that I had. This is cute music too. It's not the normal. It's not the normal. It's not the normal cute event music. Oh my gosh, I'm. There we go. Get into the get into the thing. Ah! This is like the fishing game. In that it's another thing to do with people. You know what I mean? No! Did I do good? Lost more than 50 total. It's like when you get the achievement. It's like when you get the thing in Lethal Company for being the laziest employee. It's like, congrats, you lost. Oh my gosh, is that Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn? Popular video game from PlayStation exclusives? Why are you walking?
Rise.
What the heck is this? She left poop. Aloy, clean up after yourself.
Crumble. Rise.
Hey, so mean. Whoa, what sword is that? What sword is that? I don't know why, for a brief second, I thought that was Lumine's, like, Abyss Twins sword.
Quake.
Trial awards. I got primos from that. Oh wait, I got these as well. Oh wait, this trial will feature numerous bodies of water and platforms. Oh my gosh, we did this in Adventurers Trials. Use Mualani's elemental skill to move quickly across the water while dodging obstacles and collect adventure coins to score craft points. Creeping Barrage, aka When used, a creeping aka, what is going on back there? Will be released at the current character's location that slowly expands outwards. It will knock back any characters it hits. Grandpa, I'm busy! If you successfully knock back... It will knock back any characters it hits. If you successfully knock back a character with a creeping barrage, you receive a large amount of Venture coins. Conversely, when your character... Someone just get injured? When your character is knocked back, you will... I don't even know what... We're doing this. We're doing this. We're doing this right now. Then we'll switch co-op people. Who took damage? You will lose Yuilani's move skill. I'll be fine. Time to release the Kraken.
Let's ride.
That's a fun noise. Oh, that's what that does. Ha 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 ha. Ow, my face. This is the same arena as Adventurer's Trials, isn't it? As well. Ah! Ah! Oh, I'm in someone's ring. That's what that is. Ha 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 ha. The coins are about to coin. What the heck is this thing? It's a planet. Ah! Oh my gosh, it's a pumpkin. Oh! Bad pumpkin! That is not a good pumpkin to grab. I don't know, Mulan. Do I look like I need a surf? Do I look like I need a surfboard? Madam Sea Dragon Leviathan? I still would like to play, I still would like to play, what's it called? Subnautica on stream sometime. What is this song called, by the way? The head pat music. Just the repeated sounds of Mulan taking damage. Oh my gosh, this is chaos. Ah! Need a surfboard. Need a surfboard. Need a surfboard? I'm not gonna make it! Is that her sprint voice line? Is that what that is? Just her saying need a surfboard over and over and over again. Need a surfboard? Need a surfboard? Need a surfboard? I need to go get some more water. Chiori, please. Oh my gosh. Chiori, please. Why do you have to be alongside other characters that I want?
Crumble.
Light it up.
Quake.
Okay, we're disbanding this one. I'm gonna grab. I'm returning to single player. We're disbanding this one. I'm gonna grab some water, and then we'll activate another. We'll start another round of Bond of Life. We'll start another round of co-op people, and then we'll hit that event a couple more times as well. Grab a surfboard instead. I'll be right back.
Y'all are nuts. What color are you, Karen? Like, are you striped with blue or what, yellow? Hi, Kawaii. Hi, Cash. Hi, Nori. Hi, Tim. I'm sitting in his chair. Hi, Jobster. Hi, Zoth. Hi, Mama and Papa Kawaii. I've been expecting you. I've been saying hi.
Ow.
Need a surfboard?
You need a crab board. I need to turn the AC up. It's freaking hot in here now.
Yes, please, Kawaii.
Guys should ow!
Your knee!
Oh my gosh, that hurts so fucking bad.
You're still in your be right back school.
Oh, not that screen. Jeez. Oh my gosh, that hurts so bad. I just destroyed my knee into the surfboard. I just destroyed my knee into the side of my desk. I do not need a surfboard.
You need ice.
No, it's okay, but thank you. Thank you. I did not get hit. Oh my gosh.
Can I have a ball?
Your ball? Oh yeah.
Take.
Speaking of ball, you gonna pull on Raiden banner, you think? Next banners in next patch are going to be Escoffier, which is the chef lady, and Navia, and then after that is gonna be Kenichi and Raiden again. You should pull a Raiden, your favorite character design. Wifey doesn't like A's cleavage, which I totally understand.
Okay.
I don't know if I agree. She's gonna hit me with a baseball.
It's not a baseball.
It's not a baseball. It's a stress ball. I did not break my knee on a surfboard. 4 weeks away. 4 weeks. Oh right. Right. Raiden. The second part of the.
So what's a chronicle versus a standard versus?
So standard. So I can go to my wish screen actually right now. So limited banners are the ones that have time limits on them with characters that are only here for a certain period of time. You guys can correct me if and when I'm wrong, as I explain this to Mrs. Connery. So like Shilonen and Venti are only here for a limited time. That's why they're called limited banners. They share pity. Standard is its own pity though, and it's the characters that are no longer unlimited banners, and it's always here. These characters are always here. These are the characters that you can lose your 50-50 to as well because they are standard. They're not limited time run characters.
Okay.
So for in 10 days, 17 hours, and 17 minutes, Shilonen and Venti will be replaced by Escoffier and Navia.
Okay.
Chronicled is a different one because Chronicled uses intertwined fates, but it's its own separate pity.
So there'll be a separate.
Yes, there will be. Yes, why did I say it like that? But yes, there will be a fifth option up here.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. There will be a fifth banner up here, and it is its own pity. Both limiteds, the limited share each other's pity, but the chronicled is its own pity despite using the same wishes. So like these two share pity, and they use the intertwined fates. Standard is its own pity, but it also uses a different fate. So that's what's weird about chronicled is that you have to split your attention. If you have a limited amount of wishes, you have to split your attention between do you want to pull on limited or do you want to pull on chronicled? Because if you're not a whale, you can't pull on both because that requires, what is it, 180 wishes to have a guarantee, or 190 to have a guarantee. No, it's 180 because it'd be 90 is your guarantee.
If I were a whale, I'd be a humpback whale.
Why? What?
Because they go to Hawaii.
Because they do go to Hawaii. I said it before. I said in streams past that Mrs. Connery is Hawaiian.
No.
Not Mrs. Connery grew up in Hawaii. She is not a native Hawaiian.
Don't get it twisted, T.
I didn't adjust my monitor. But yeah, that's the basics of how. If I were a whale, I'd be in the ocean. Okay.
Maybe a narwhal on a surfboard.
You know, funny enough, Jobster, Mrs. Connery doesn't really know how to surf, despite growing up in Hawaii. She's a very good skier, though. She was like, in her prime, she was like a double black diamond skier.
That was rough.
But you could still do it and not die.
Good.
So one of these days, sometime soon, maybe I'll stream Wifey and I co-oping, actually.
I want to do that. That'd be fun. Do you know how?
Do I know how?
Do we know how to get it to work yet?
Hello, Yuki. Oh, right. I don't know how I would stream that. It took some I'll figure it out. Maybe I will promise that, actually. Co-op stream sometime in the future. Let's hop back in. Let's grab Oz. Let's hop back in. My joins are open. UID up there if you need. Thoth. Thoth. Full team already. Woo! IRL squirrel streaming. I mean, I have a lot of oh my gosh, it's Ayaka's. Where did we get this skin from?
Try and stop.
What the hell? Oh, I forgot that she does that.
Rise.
Pretty much Cryomona. Fontaine event. Fontaine. Oh, 3.4. Huh. Oh, I don't remember. Does Mavuiga, the little thing behind her, that was descriptive, Conry. The little thing behind, is that similar to A's resolve stacks? Ring. No. Okay, thank you. Love you. Okay,
Burn it
events.
down.
Event details. Oh, claim my trial rewards.
Osmanthus wine
Uh-huh.
tastes the same as I remember.
Oh my gosh, it's another thing like from Adventurers
But where are
Trials.
those who share
Features
the
numerous adventure coins floating in the air. Use Kenichi's elemental skill to move at high speed and collect adventure coins to earn craft points. Craft mac and cheese points. Corp. Boop. Oz. She wears it again in the film festival, huh? It does off-field pyro damage. Okay, so it's not like resolve stacks. You just use the elemental skill to move quickly while collecting adventure coins to earn points. During the trial, okay. I'll figure it out. We'll be fine. I've clearly done well at all the other events.
You really are.
You really are.
You really are. No.
Are you running for public office? There's no one around me.
Are you running away?
Oh my gosh, this requires a lot of focus on my part. That's not where I thought I was aiming. Oh, you can't even climb the walls here, because obviously, that would defeat the point of this.
One trick pony, you know.
Oh my god, that was cool. No, you leave me alone.
You really are a one trick pony.
Mm-hmm.
Are you running away?
Are you gonna climb up there, Connery, or what? Lurker mine! Lurking in my chat mine. Oh my gosh. Oh! I hit Yuki, and I definitely meant to. That wasn't an accident. Oh, I missed a big one. That's what she said. Ah! Hey, this was on the ground.
My mistake.
I thought I hit myself. I might have, actually. That seems like a Connery thing to do. No, not glide. Teehee. I lost more than... Hey, I'm consistent. Consistency is consistency. 5... That's less than all the other ones that I did. Oh, hello, Sunflowers. Welcome. Sorry, there's a lot of people who have stopped by today that I've... Did you see Yuki just disappearing into the ground there for a second? Citlali reverted to... rejected humanity and reverted to...
Osmanthus, why?
Where's our third... Where's the third player?
Watch out!
Quake!
Oh! Oh, I'm in an area that... Oh! Let's go to Mondstadt. Squad, to Mondstadt! A lot of old people. Gotcha! Sorry. We'll go to Mondstadt. Which is where we are going for the next event, which... No spoilers about it, but I wonder what we're doing there. And why the marketing on it was Dragonspine focused. Imagine Mondstadt citizens just seeing that.
Stop me! Take me up!
Crumble!
Okay, un mas. And then probably end for the night. Oh my gosh, Mavwika's elemental skill to ride the Flame Strider to move at high speeds across to earn platforms. This is the same arena as well.
Don't rush.
Don't rush. The bike does look a little funny in co-op. Part of it's just the lag because it doesn't move smoothly. It's just kind of like multi-target homing missile, simulated homing missile, lurker mine. Time to vroom vroom. I definitely remember how to vroom vroom.
Full throttle!
Okay, it is how I thought. It is how I thought. It's been a while since I have Mavwika'd. No!
Try and stop me!
Ow! That was my face. Who did I hit? How did I even do that? I kind of thought you could dodge those, to be completely honest. My gosh, this looks crazy. I totally understand why people found it kind of off-putting. Some of the stuff in Natlan, that it didn't feel like Genshin. I like it. I think it's fun. I think it's weird and different. But I can definitely understand someone who would say it's not Genshin. You know. I disagree. But I can see why someone would say that. Because it is very different stylistically. It's a very different vibe than the other nations. Just in terms of design, in terms of technology and stuff. Adventure coins are about to adventure coin. Oh, you took the one I was gonna blark. You know what I mean? Hard to argue with that logic. I jumped over all of those coins. Oh, hey.
Try and stop me.
Someone do this and have a gentleman's agreement at the start. Like no one use their bikes. Everyone try to just be on foot for this challenge. Wow! Nope. That's not what you meant to do, Connery. You might have thought it. That's not what you meant to do, Connery. You may have thought it was, but it's not. Oh, I'm a crafty gold digger this time. Thanks, game. Oh, collect the most adventure coins in total. I did better at that one. Oh my gosh, give me a Vespa skin. For someone mod the cycle to be a Vespa. Genshin is not mod set. That's a great way of putting it. Because in I can see how and why. Here, let me disband this team. Thank you everyone who stopped by for this and for the hey, easy. Thank you everyone who stopped by, who climbed into my world, into my world, for this and for the fishing as well. Thank you everyone. All right, squad, out. By which I mean, like, I'm out. Man, that sounded rude. All right, squad, out. Get out. Get out of my world. I can definitely understand someone who would say, oh, it's not like the technology in Natlan is not like Genshin. I can see how and why someone would say that. Here's why I disagree. Does it not flow well to know that the Shogun puppet is a robot, is a wooden robot? Does that detract anything from the story here? The Akasha, where it's not basically, it is the internet, and Scar creating a mech. Does that detract anything from the story to know that there's that kind of technology here? All the technology and all the industry in Fontaine, does that detract from? No, I don't think it does. And so having it leap into much more tech and that kind of stuff in Natlan, I don't see it being I don't have a problem with it, but I can understand someone who does say that. I personally disagree. I think it's fine, but I also haven't played through Natlan yet, but when you take in, when you look at like all the technology in Sumeru and Fontaine, it's not that big of a stretch. And at the end of the day, bro, it's fun. Is it not fun to ride around like this kind of world on a motorcycle? Some things don't really have to make sense. Namely things that are fantasy. We've got a character who pulls a sword out of her chest. Come on, man. It's not... Glazing aside, oh, I need to claim my my rewards from that as well. I might be a little biased, frankly, because I enjoy this game so much. But oh, I didn't mean to do that. I might be a little bit biased because I really love this game. But don't take it as a, this game can do no wrong. It's just, I don't have a problem with the new Natlan stuff. Where should we end off with? And are there any bosses that I need? Oh, you know what? Have I even done my weeklies? I don't know that I've done my weeklies. Have I done my weeklies? Did I do my weeklies on stream? Oh, wait. I fought, the Shogun in a beautiful showing of skill. That was probably the worst performance I've ever had, in any on or off stream. Do I need Skara Duke? You know who I kind of need is I need someone in Mondstadt, Liyue, or Inazuma, because Star Snatch Cliff is known to be Star Snatch Cliff. I kind of need something that'll give me... There's billets that I want. Excuse me. Because I'd love to make this thing, but I need one of these. Excuse me. I didn't do the bad. The bubble should have walked away from you. Yeah, that's right. That's what we'll say. Who's snatching stars? Like a surfboard. Oh wait, hang on. Am I bleeding? No, I'm not. Never mind. Oh, I can get you up another level. I can get you up to 83. I feel like on principle I want to level. I've been slowly creeping these two up next to each other. And I feel like on principle I want to make sure that Farina gets to 90 before Arlecchino does.
Inactivity serves no...
Yep. What am I doing? I'm seeing who needs boss materials and stuff. That's what I'm doing. Oh, you know what? It's not a world boss, or it's not a weekly, but I do need more ruin serpent fangs for Shinobu. Shinobro. I will need Skara, or no, that's not Skara, that's the Shogun. Stuff for you. That's Wolf. But that's also locked behind you being final phased. Who else? You don't even need boss materials yet. That's Skaraduke, but also locked behind you being final phased. That's the Narwhal. How about Narwhal? Oh, you know what? I haven't fought the Weena either. I'm not gonna obtain the rewards, but let's fight the Weena after this. And then... Ah, frick. Who do I normally have here? Don't I have Nahida?
There are still so many places for us to explore.
That doesn't make sense, though. Okay. I think I have a team that I normally use, but I don't think it's... do I have a team that could beat the Narwhal before it swallows me? I don't think so. I don't think anyone's built well enough to be able to do enough damage in combination with each other to down the Narwhal before it eats me.
You want me on your team?
And then maybe... I want to say Yelan 4. I think what I normally do, honestly, I'm going to be completely honest, I think normally what I do is this.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
And I can not one phase it, but I can do damage, get swallowed, defeat the dude in its belly, and then defeat the narwhal before it gets back up. So it can go through one cycle of all 3 stages. Arle and Diona? Oh, Melt! Is Diona's cryo application that good? Have to be swallowed at least once. I seem to remember people saying though, someone who has like crazy built characters, you can down it before it swallows you. Why do I feel like this is my team that I normally use? Because this doesn't look right. Because aggravate with these two and then Arle but Arle would be burning these. Down whale before swallow. Rosaria is better cryo application. I don't think I need help, Kawhi. Man, what's my normal team? I'll just go in with this. Before that, I want to make sure that everyone is back on their stuff. Okay, yeah, everyone's back on their shit. Okay. Ready for another Shogun level embarrassment? I don't know why I feel like I have Diona here. I don't know why I feel like I have Nahida here.
Transfixed.
This is still one of the best songs in the whole game. Straight up. Oh, because I opened her skill before I thought you could hit it when it was like that for some reason.
Shine down. Illusion shattered.
Use that while the X is cooking. How about his bat? I feel like I normally get down further though. Throwing his shields down. That's a pillar. I was using that as an iframe, to be completely honest, because I couldn't remember what that attack was.
There is no escape.
Order guide you.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Oh, that's not the NRE.
Shine down.
Why is that still cooling down with no?
Transfixed.
Solidify.
This is another pretty poor show, and I feel like I feel like I normally get this guy down faster as well. I need that. The skill wasn't cooled down yet.
Now you shall perish.
While the X glows. Oh my gosh, switch! Oh, ping! Are you kidding me? Damn it! That's annoying when the ping does that, because I had no control over. I couldn't switch back to Arlecchino because I feel like I probably could have gotten it down in that time. That's an excuse though. Ping is just an excuse. That was skill. Damn it. What's with me underperforming on bosses recently? There we go. Let me try that again. For pride. Oh, I got 2. That's the material that that's the material Farina needs as well. That's frustrating. Because that ping, if the stream lagged there a little bit, I was I pulled out Arla's skill, and then I switched to Raiden to do Raiden's burst to wait on the 5 seconds for the X's to glow. Then the X's started glowing, and I tried switching back to Arle, but I was having ping issues. It was like loading in like it does sometimes, where you're just like, I'm trying to switch, I can't switch. Sometimes that's controllable. Sometimes it's just the luck of the draw. Let me try that again. I feel like Nahida is now, because this doesn't tick away Arle's bond, because this doesn't cleanse Arle's bond of life in combat, I feel like Shinobu actually might not be that bad of a character to have here.
Wait for my signal.
It's just normally she doesn't really. I don't feel like she works with Arlecchino very well. But when the majority of my damage is going to be overload reactions, however, Vaporize might do better. No, this thing has Hydro aura, doesn't it? Hello, I love Aoife. Welcome. If Ping is bothering you, ask Cloud Retainer to chastise her on your behalf. Okay. No aura? Oh, so my good team, like my usual best team, and I'm not gonna attack. I for some reason thought that you could attack it while it's up here, so I could at least apply Arle's X to it. I feel like I've done that in the past, but I forget things all the time. Did that even?
Solidify.
Oh no, the X didn't even hit it. I missed with Arle's X when it came up the first time. And it's still on cooldown as well. Here, I'm restarting that. I'm fighting it again for pride to see if am I just that bad at this fight? Because I fought it repeatedly, like over and over, and got good and got decent at it, where I could kill it before the whale got back up. After you get spit out of its tummy, I was good enough to kill it before it gets back up. So I'm trying this again to, like, have I gotten that bad in the like week and a half it's been since I fought this, or I was also waiting on Arle's thing as well, because I didn't because I didn't even land her skill on it to apply the blood debt. Right here. That still didn't hit it. That's just a bad time to... Oh, no, it did. Never mind.
Shine down.
So if this thing doesn't have Hydra Aura, then maybe my my Arla, Zhongli, Mona, Yelan team would actually work with this.
Illusion shattered.
I'm just gonna slurp that up immediately. Okay, I got it to half health. That's how I normally get it. Then it swallows me. Then you defeat the bro inside its tummy. Oh, I don't think I dodged that at all. I think I was a full, like, quarter second late on that dodge.
Witness my rise. Inazuma shines eternal.
Stabilize.
Pull that out. X is glowing. Oh, because it's not off cooldown.
Illusion shattered.
Okay, then we get spit back out. That was on 20 seconds of cooldown still. So I'll pull these guys out to wait on the X's to glow.
There is no escape.
There. That's about how I usually perform that. So I feel better about that. I thought when it got back up, I was like, man, have I just gotten that bad at it? Overload is probably the best reaction I have for this given my roster, but that's obviously not what reaction does work good against that thing? Because if it doesn't have Hydra Aura, then what is it weak to? I also don't have you're right, also I don't have any Numa or Uisa aligned characters to be able to break that bubble there. Melt. I don't know if I have cryo characters that have good enough application. I guess Shenhe with her burst.
Welcome to Palais Mermoni.
I haven't fought the Weenut yet. I want to fight the Weenut. I've never fought that thing. Hi. Scared the crap out of me again. Weenut. Weenut. Hmm? Okay. Okay. It's okay. You guys want to do a raid after? Does need more Dune emotes? Dune emotes? Crab invasion? Are we really gonna call it a crab invasion? All right. What's this thing got? Here, let me switch to my usual boss team.
This is destiny.
I don't know if this is a good one for it, but this is my usual boss team, so that's why I'm going to bring it out. Mr. Weenut! Oh my gosh, it's a tentacle! No, it's not! It's whatever this is!
Transfixed.
Stabilize.
Wah!
Delve into destiny, written in the stars.
Oh, it's going back into the ground. I don't know if I bubbled it. It's like the Ruined Serpent,
Quietly now.
where it goes in the ground. He's in the walls. Come on. I see why this would be really annoying in Abyss. Because you can only hit it for a certain amount of time, and then it just disappears again. Attack with specific elemental types trigger swirl reactions. Whoa. Look at the sand covering her. Look at the sand covering her legs. Because Dune. Huh. Fight me! I can see how that would be atrociously annoying in Abyss. Because it just burrows into the ground and ticks down the timer. No, I don't have any, fragile to use. An evil and annoying. Oh my gosh, it is an asparagus. I haven't fought a pep. Who needs a pep? I don't know that I have anyone who needs the who needs a pep's boss drops. Oh, Wisely? Oh! I just don't have him high enough to need them. He's only at 554. A Duke. Okay, we're at 3 hours. I think that will do it. Let's raid our girl Kawaii. Kawaii has been here for a very long time. Has been in this community. Been a sub on YouTube and a follower on the Twitch for a long time. One of our longtime contributors to the Discord as well. Oh, let me shut this music off real quick. Boop. And I always like supporting people when they stream. There is a self-promotion tab in the Discord for those who didn't know. And you can use that. That is a free reign to obviously like use your brain. Don't just spam it with every single thing. Like, you know, don't just spam it with every time you go live. Spam it 4,000 times. But it's a place for people because as an artist and a streamer, it's sometimes difficult to get your stuff out there. And so I like that we have a community where everyone's very supportive of each other's art and stuff like that. And the self-promotion is a like, hey, I'm going live. Hey, I uploaded a YouTube video. Hey, check out my fanfic or something like that. And I like that. And it keeps self-promotion contained into one area where we can go there knowing that there's going to be self-promotion. And because of that, we try to limit the self-promotion in the other channels. Self-promotion's fine. Keep it in the self-promotion channel. But I always appreciate that because I like supporting all of you who've supported me through this. So let me find where that is. I don't remember how to do this. Okay, there it is. Give me just one sec. Get to my emotes. Not that. Oh, dang it. Wait, hang on. Don't copy and paste that. There we go. Copy and paste the second one, not the first one. Okay, copy and paste that. We will round this one out and go raid. How do I... There we go. Is it underscore? Hang on, I need to find her real quick. Does anyone know Kawai's carb invasion? Did I type carb? No, I typed crab. Jobster and Meru, I typed crab. Okay, it's an underscore. Maybe the caps matters. Oh, I can't find her on there. Tim, if you're gonna be live in a second, you can drop yours. You can drop yours. That sounds terrible. Carb invasion. I cannot, do a raid on YouTube, by the way. Gear review? Okay, cool. In the meantime, we can talk about what we're planning for the next, oh my gosh. What tab am I in right now? There we go. Part of me wants to crowdsource who I should pull on during this upcoming... I don't know who I'm going to be pulling on. It's probably, realistically, as much as I want a Fox Lady, and I've been talking about Fox Lady for a really long time, it's probably going to be Navia in the first half, and the second half I'll be skipping Kinich and Raiden for either Yoimiya or Chiori. I'm sorry, Fox Lady, but Yoimiya and Chiori always get shafted on their banners. Yai always gets the attention, so probably one of those two. But anyways, thank you all so much. Scroll up in the chat and copy paste the crab invasion, and we will go raid Kawai. Thank you all so much. Appreciate you. And we will be back tomorrow. No, wait, tomorrow's Saturday. Probably taking Saturday off. I might not take Sunday off though. I'll let you know on the Discord. So thanks again. Appreciate you a lot. Okay. Just making sure that I had all the housekeeping out of the way. All right. Invasion time. Thanks again. Love you lots. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.